Guys, what is up? Ashton here, and right now this is a short, well, it's not going to be a short video, it's actually going to be a long video on my first mini cut. Now I've been bulking for about 8 weeks right now. I started out at 159, and in 8 to 9 weeks I got all the way up to 176. I went at 15 pounds. It's an insane amount of weight, and I know that 25% of it is probably fat. That's why I'm doing this mini cut, but a lot of it was muscle as well. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out creatine. I'm intermittent fasting again. I wasn't intermittent fasting my whole bulk. I'm going to be cutting calories down to probably 2,000. And I'm going to increase cardio to burn like an extra 300 calories. A 1,000 calorie deficit most likely every single day for about 10 to 14 days. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. I'm going to show you guys what it looked like before I mini cut.
So as of this morning, I was 176 pounds, and I don't look that bad. Right now, my stomach actually looks a little bit flat because I have been fasting for about like 10 or 11 hours. So I tend to hold fat in my stomach and my hip area. So I really hope to lose maybe 1 to 3 pounds around that region, so it can show and I can bulk a little bit longer because I hate having fat there. But besides that, everywhere else doesn't look that bad actually.
To the grocery store, and let me break down what I got. So I got a lot of sparkling waters. So these are really good. I'm probably going to drink one a day while I'm intermittent fasting. This is sparkling water as well. I've never had Vols, but I mainly want to use this for my pre-workout shake because I saw David Lade do it and it was pretty cool. California Blend is easy, simple, and it will totally fill you up with any meal. Potatoes are my #1 foods that fill me up. They're just really low in calories and very satiating. I use a little bit of tomato sauce with my pasta. Detox tea, I mainly get this so that I can drink one of these every single night. The more water you drink at night, the least amount of hunger you'll get. If you drink this separately, like a cup of this and then 2 cups of a creatine mix, how are you going to be able to eat after drinking all that? Browns, these are very low in calories. My reduced sugar actually has very little calories. This I don't mind, and it will save me so many calories. Even if the tea doesn't hold me over enough, I can make a smoothie that's probably like 100 to 200 calories. So bean pasta has the best macros I've ever seen. Look at that shit. I basically make anything in wraps. I have red potatoes that'll turn into wraps. I can use hash brown wraps, rice and bean wraps, really anything. So I'll show you guys some staple meals, and I'll see you guys once it's time for me to start meal prepping. Alright guys, here's something extra. This is a really good morning meal. I have my cereal, and then I got my beans. I'll show you guys what I do with that. And then I got my oats and my granola, and this is just a really good combination. I got my instant oats over there, my rice powder, and here's my drinks. Orange juice, mainly for the pre-workout to raise my sugar, especially to break my fast. I have soy milk. This I'll use probably only with protein powder, and this is what I'll use for everything else. This is my list of stuff I need to prep today. I like to have a rainbow of beans mixed together. Get my rice cooking. Red potatoes are boiling. Sweet potatoes are cooking. Well, let's see how this shit goes. Okay, time to cook the noodles. I got my pasta. I have vegan chicken noodle soup, red potatoes cut up, my sparkling water, veggies. I have my rice already cut up. There's the peanut butter. If that doesn't go very well, then we're just gonna get regular peanut butter because I have the calories to spare. I have cubed sweet potatoes in there, hash browns down there for a good breakfast, and then I got all that. So these meals they're all less than like 1,000 calories per meal. And some are already fully made, and some are just ingredients to where I can make them at home. By the way, my last meal, 60 grams of protein for today. I'm about 4 days in and about a few pounds down. But you can kind of tell I lost a lot of body weight. Like you can see my veins a little bit more now. You guys can probably notice that compared to the beginning of the video. I've intermittent fast successfully these last 4 days, and my calories have been around 1.9K to 2.4K was the most I ate, and that was only 1 day. So I'm doing pretty good this cut,
And the reason why my strength has gone down significantly inside the gym, it's only temporary, mainly because I cut out creatine straight away, just cold turkey, stopped taking it, which I don't know how big of an effect that had, but mainly was me going into an intense deficit. The first day was fine, but which was the chest day before I started recording. Yeah, my body was not used to it. I was tired. I've been tired while I'm intermittent fasting because of low blood sugar, and if to get the same strength inside the gym, I probably need to eat like 2,000 calories 2 hours prior, because that's what I was doing before the gym, was 2,000 calories before I even got in the gym, and now it's like 800 to 1,000. So yeah, that explains that, but we will see how my strength does. Next workouts I'm going to do this week are going to be deloads, where I'm going to focus on concentric and eccentric movement. But if I get footage of that for you guys, I'll go ahead and narrate over that. So
Guys, what's up? Today's chest day, and like I said, today and tomorrow will be deload. Since I'm on my cut, I want to deload because I won't be able to do it 100% strength anyway, so I might as well give my muscles a break. So what I'm doing is, I'm doing half the reps I usually do, but same amount of sets, so mainly 5 sets. And right here I did 135 for 4 reps. And basically I focus on eccentric movements. So I take 3 seconds to go down and then focus on re-engaging my muscles. So I do a little pause there. And same here. I focus on taking my time going down, fighting against gravity, stretching out my muscle fibers, and then pausing it on my chest and then re-engaging my muscles. And that is honestly really good to do at least once a month. And that's why I'm definitely going to do it while I'm cutting weight year round. And this, I tried this out. This is a little bit new. Basically, instead of like the bar coming down and I'm fighting against gravity coming down, I'm basically fighting against gravity whenever I'm letting the bar go up. So it's just hitting a little bit differently, and I don't really know how much I'll do them. Right here it's just flies, simple flies. I only did 4 reps just because it was just to stretch out my my chest really. I didn't really do them the best here, not the best form. Now this, I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, and this really fucking hits your shoulders and your rear delts. Right here I'm only doing 12.5 pounds, and that doesn't sound like anything, but it feels a lot heavier than it really is. Like, especially that last rep, man. Last rep, but it's really, really good for your shoulders. You guys should try it. And then I'm doing, just dumbbell shoulder presses. And like I said, focusing on taking my time going down, and then the push, re-engaging my muscles. I do this for every muscle group. Whenever I'm doing my deload, I do this for every muscle group, so it's really good. There's so many benefits to deloading. And here I switched to a barbell shoulder press because barbells hit it a little bit differently. Instead of coming in from the side, you go straight up, so it hits your shoulders a lot differently. And that's the whole thing about sculpting muscles, is you got to hit it in different ways. So right here, I just want to show you guys what I look like with a pump, my rear delts, my shoulders, and my chest, man. My chest's popping now, and same with my trap. Losing that water weight really makes veins show a lot more. Starting Monday morning, I'm going to stop intermittent fasting, and I'm going to go back to bulking. I do an intense mini cut, so I go down to 2,000 calories. So that means I'm cutting out 1.5k calories, going from a habit of eating 3.5k calories down to 2k, especially in a short time. Because if it was over time, if I was cutting for 3 to 4 months, I would slowly lower my calories, so I'd make it a habit of eating less than intermittent fasting. So it's kind of hard from going to not intermittent fasting for months to intermittent fasting days straight. So that's probably the hardest thing about a mini cut, and that's why I'm not going to do it more than 7 days. Since today is my last day of intermittent fasting, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what I've been eating. Right now it is 11, and I'm gonna break my fast at 12, and since I got an hour left, I'm gonna go ahead and drink one of my sparkling waters. I love this. This honestly is like the new alcohol to me. Like, it's like drinking a beer, but like 0 calories, and you get that like cool taste into the back of your throat and that cool feeling in your throat, and it's just, that's what she said, it's just awesome. this meal, I'm so excited to eat it. I added a little bit of peanut butter in there for flavor, and this meal is only 800 calories and around 15 grams of protein. It's 12. I usually fast until 2 p.m., but since I want to eat my last meal earlier so that tomorrow morning I can get a good measurement of how much I weigh after my mini cut, and also my bloat will be gone. The reason why it's only 800 calories is because since I'm having a pre-gym snack, and it's pretty high instead of calories for a bar, I don't want to eat a huge breakfast, but I do want to get 1,000 to 1,100 calories before even getting the gym, so I can do it 100%. So I'm ready to dig in, and I'll see you guys once I have my snack. So what I got for my pre-workout meal is a Cliff protein bar. I didn't even know they had these, but basically this is to like replace Quest bars, because you know those aren't vegan. It has the same amount of protein, but look at all those minerals in it. This is just really good. It's just severely high instead of calories, but that's a good thing for on a bulk. But I'm gonna eat this. I like to eat this 15 minutes before I go to the gym, so that it's in my bloodstream and everything. So then we're gonna go hit the gym. So we'll see how this goes. Back and buys. So I start out with rows. I normally start out with deadlifts, but I don't really feel like deadlifting. My rows aren't on point, but I'm working on them. Now here I did Romanian deadlifts because I didn't feel like doing full deadlifts. Also because my food wasn't settled yet, so I didn't want to feel like I wanted to puke because I was doing full out deadlifts. So I did it light today. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to hit it heavy once I start bulking again. Here it is, my bicep curls. I did do eccentric movements on my bicep curls, and I did do 8 sets. Bicep curls, since there's really not much you can do with the biceps, you know what I mean? Like curls are the number one thing mostly. That's like one of the only exercises that I'll do for 8 sets. Normally, everything else I do for 5, but since bicep curls are like one of the only things you can do, I'd do it for 8 if I were you. And I usually do them for 8 reps, the heaviest. And I did decide to deload on my biceps because that is one thing that I'm always worried about, is biceps getting injured, because I push them to the limit every time. So here, tricep extensions, just some normal stuff, you know. But see, my triceps have gotten the most development from benching, in my opinion, because if you're benching a shitload of weight, then of course your triceps are going to be used. Here, I guess this is cable extensions for the tricep, but it works a little bit of bicep, especially whenever you come back slowly, and forearms as well. It's just a good arm movement. Here, this is one of the lat machines, but I use my hands and not the handle sometimes, just because it hits it in a different way, in a different angle, the lats. And that's the cool thing about my gym, is we have 3 different lat machines. So like here, it's a completely different angle. This is more of shorter blades and back though. A little bit of a row basically, actually. You know, this is actually a row machine in my opinion, but it still hits lats and biceps as well. But this is probably one of my favorite machines as well. Hits a little bit of traps too. And that's the end of my, well no, that's not the end of my back. I did some more lats. I did behind the head lats, lat pull downs of low weight. So like 85 pounds, I think, because that is a little bit harder. And then I jumped up to 120 pounds, and I'm not doing insanely high reps. I think only 8, nothing above 8. My goal after this bulk is to work up to 160 pound lat pull downs for like 8x5, so I can start doing lat pull ups. And here I just did some really heavy ab crunches, and my biggest tip for getting abs stronger is try to go up in weight just like every other muscle group, but whenever you do the rep, focus on pulling in from your abs. Pull the weight from your abs, and most people use their arms to pull the weight. Here I'm just flexing, and honestly, I look pretty good. I don't look flat. I actually feel full, and my veins are popping out, and I mean, I haven't lost any gains by not doing all the strength for a week, you know, but I'm ready to go back to bulking, getting bigger and stronger though. I'm so ready. Yo guys, so this meal is probably around 1,000 calories and probably like 40 grams protein, well actually 50 grams protein with this. I usually use chocolate soy milk to use with my rice powder, but since I had regular vanilla, I added a little bit of berries in there, and I always use my oats though, my instant oats that are like vanilla flavored, to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit more protein. So this right here is probably 300 calories and 30 grams of protein, I bet, or 35, something like that. But I'm really excited to dig in. By the way, go to myprotein.com and get these bottles. These bottles are awesome. They look a lot different. They don't have like the balls that are so annoying that go in it and shake everything up. They have like a grid that you put it in there and then you shake it, and that's how it does that. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and then hopefully I'm not gonna be bloated by tomorrow morning, and we can see what I look like after my 7-day mini cut. So I'll see you guys then. So as of this morning, I weighed 171 pounds, so I'm down about 5 pounds, and it was mainly water weight probably, but I'll be happy if I lost 1 or 2 pounds, because that just means I'll have to cut less fat later on. And it was my decision to start bulking with belly fat anyway, so I gotta live with it. Benefits to a mini cut is you lose a decent bit of water weight, especially if you're cutting carbs like I did, even though I'm mainly on a high carb diet. And the good thing about cutting water weight is you can look veinier, and you know, it just lets you see where you're at. Like here, I don't know, my chest looks pretty good. You know, I can see my veins popping whenever I do my chest workout, and my delt veins are popping out even more whenever I do my workout. Another big benefit though is if you cut 1 to 2 pounds and say I only gained 5 pounds so far of fat on this bulk, then that's 2 less pounds I need to cut at the end of my bulk. One reason why my mini cut was so bad and I couldn't really do it for longer, because I was doing it caffeine free, because I want to use my caffeine for workouts only instead of my pre-workout. Now, the downsides to mini cutting is your strength will go down. My strength went down. You don't really lose muscle, and if you do lose anything, you can't really tell. Like, I couldn't really tell if I lost fat, just like I can't tell if I lost muscle. But I for sure did not lose, you do not lose muscle that fast. I need to look more into mini cutting to do an informational video, but I definitely will next time I do it. I was just experimenting and seeing how it would do, and I can already tell it's really not the best thing for me, because I really slowed down my strength progression by doing that, and I put it back, and now I need to work my way back up to doing 155 for 10 reps on the bench, and who knows how long that can take. Maybe it could be next time I do chest day, or it could be a week from now, but that's probably one of the biggest downsides, and one of the only downsides for me. This wasn't really a guide on mini cut, it was mainly just like a week-long vlog of my mini cut and deloading. But maybe after like my 2nd or 3rd time mini cutting, I'll actually come out with a guide or like an informational video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll really appreciate it. I hope you guys like this extremely long vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.